Welcome to my channel, guys. I'm so excited to finally be putting out my third video. Last week was insane for me. It was a short week, and then work was just crazy, and I just had a lot going on last weekend, so I didn't get to put a video out. But here's my third one. I'm showing you like simple everyday makeup routine that I like to do. Guys, my eyes look so good right now. Like, look at that. Okay, back up. I hope you enjoy it. It's a lot of fun to film for me. I really enjoy filming for you guys. I'm working on the Pinterest boards. I haven't felt like doing much of anything when I've got home these past few nights, so sorry. But I hope you enjoy this video, and let's just get into it. First, some moisturizer. I'm gonna go with my sunscreen daily moisturizer. Can you see that? Oh yeah, there you go. From Supergoop. Because I'm gonna be outside today, so gonna put this on all over. Sure, I get it on my lids, ears, get my neck. Okay, so now that that's on, right, so now that that's on, I'm going to move on into my primer, which is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. Loving this right now. It's about that much. Kind of put it on special. I have my mirror right here, but I'm also trying to do it in the camera so you can see what's going on. So just bear with me. I look like a crazy person doing this. Okay, so now that your brows are done, we're going to move into eyeshadow. So I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Prime Potion. It's the anti-aging one. Super great. You know, because eyelids, like the skin is so thin on your eyelids. It's one of, I'm assuming, I don't actually know this, but I'm assuming it's one of the areas that probably shows aging first. It's because your skin's so thin, there's not as much elasticity there to kind of protect it and help it. Just push that out of the way a little bit. My mirror, guys. It's a lifesaver. Somebody gave it to me for Christmas one year, and it's a lifesaver. So I'm just gonna pat this in. I use my ring finger because it's usually gentler. I really want to go get some fake press-on nails today too. If I do that, I'll make another video of me putting those on. Because I was getting like the dip nails at the salon, and I love, but it's $40. Like by the time I go, it's $35, but by the time I leave a tip, it's $40. And I'm like, girl don't really have $40 every 4 weeks to get her nails done. So just leave it like that. So for this week, back to eyes. For this week, I've been using the Blush Nudes by Maybelline. It's just been kind of fun and subtle. I've also been using this Moods eyeshadow from Laura Sanchez in the shade, it's like, I don't even know what this shade is called. It's like, I think she named them after emojis, so it's like the one that's like flipping her hair emoji shade. Let me just show you. Once it's on my eyes, it's like really, it's like changes colors. It's so fun. So I start with this one. As you can tell, that one's like pretty loved, and I put that in my crease. I'm gonna start down here, and I just sweep up in. Oh, I'm gonna have to look in my mirror real quick to make sure I'm doing it right. It's so hard to see into the camera screen, guys. It's like this tiny little screen. Okay, so see. So now I'm gonna do the other eye. And again, just start in the bottom corner and sweep in. And as you sweep in, just gonna sweep back, in and back, in and back. It's not quite even. So then I just kind of make sure that they're even. If you notice that your creases are not even, like maybe you need to bring one up higher than the other, I just kind of tap up and then sweep, and tap up and then sweep, tap up, sweep. So it just kind of evens them out. You don't want to get all the way to your brow bone because that's where you're going to highlight, but you get close up. Okay, so now that that's on, this is so simple. This routine's so simple. That's the only shade I used in this. And then I'm going to go to my Mood. I'm gonna just sweep that sucker on. So look how pretty it looks on the brush, okay? So for this, I start at the inner and I just press and sweep out. And you just have to carefully kind of press into your corners so you don't get it everywhere. Just kind of real gentle, just press, sweep out. And then when I get to this edge, I press here and I sweep in. Yay, okay, it's on. I don't know that you're gonna be able to see it in this lighting. I'll have to like add a picture at the end. And press, sweep out. I need to learn how to like speed these parts up for you guys. But maybe you want it slow so you can copy, because I'm kind of like the, no, don't make it fast. I was trying to figure out what you were doing. Okay. Eyes are done. Well, I lied. They're almost done. And that was not the only shade I was using out of this. I used the highlighter shade too. I'm taking my highlighter brush for my brows. And this, I realize as I'm tapping, this is the one I use. I just kind of tap my brush on there and I'm just gonna tap this into that little space below your brow bone. Tab, you can sweep. I usually go back into the palette a few different times. Okay. See, looks great. Okay. Now that your eyes are done, you can move on. Oh yeah, those look great. Okay, moving on to foundation. So today, sunny, it's hot today. I don't really need full coverage. So I'm gonna go with my Urban Decay Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Foundation. So if I'm looking for like something with a little more coverage than this is not full coverage at all and I love it. But if I'm looking for something with like a little bit more coverage but still not full coverage, I'll do my It Cosmetics CC cream. As you see, like, look how much I've used. I love this. I have another one that's ready to go, but I love this. It's amazing. I use this, and if I want like full coverage, full face, then I use my Ashley Siebert foundation, which is just amazing. Okay, foundation. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna squirt it onto my hand. I just do one squirt. That's what it looks like. This one's like really liquidy, and I'm gonna take my foundation brush. I'm just gonna kind of pat in it, and I'm just gonna, okay, well normally I don't do that, but ran the handle through it. And then I'm just gonna kind of take and pull this down. You should have already put on primer, so you're good to go. Just kind of brush it down help give you a good look. I really like this foundation because it's really lightweight. It's not full coverage. And so when I don't want like full coverage, I just want to be light and not super makeup to look, then I use this because it is just great. Okay, blend it, and as long as your shade matches correctly, you shouldn't need to like blend down into your neck. You can come like here and stop. Okay, so that is on. Now that that's on, I'm going to put on some bronzer. I use the Ashley Sievert, I have like, I need to clean that, Trophy Wife Gilded Bronzer, sorry, Trophy Wife Gilded Bronzer Powder, which if you watched my Instagram live, then you saw it. It's great. This bronzer is incredible. I gotta find my, gotta find my fan brush. My fan brush, I didn't understand fan brushes for a long time either, till I saw probably something on Pinterest. Still working on those boards. Actually, I haven't even started, but I'll link them when they are up. And so I just kind of tap, 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 tap. And then just below my cheekbone, I start like this and then I sweep down. It's great. This bronzer is so blendable. It works with you. I wish I'd had it for my friend's wedding I was in a few weeks ago, months ago, a couple months ago. It would have been great, but I didn't have it yet, so. Okay, so I do that. I'm just gonna give me some tops. I like to bring it down my nose a little bit. You can't even like really tell. I can tell, but. And I wouldn't even call that like contouring. I would just call that defining. Like it looks so good. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to my brush. I'm gonna brush my blush. I'm going to use the Tarte Quirky Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. I love it. This stuff's great. And I just kind of like smile so you get your cheeks. And I sweep back. I'm gonna sweep back on like to your hairline. But don't get too close. You almost like want 2 fingers between your nose and your cheek. With nothing. Sweep back. And I just make sure they look even. And you can blend it down into your bronzer a little bit, so it blends nice and evenly. Okay, and then once you've done that, then I like to use a highlighter. Today I'm using an electric highlighter by Luna. So it's Luna by Luna and the shade Electric. Take my highlighter brush and I just put that like right above the blush. And I just kind of sweep back. It's right above your blush, and then you can put it above your brows. Give you a sweeping, and then I like to bring it down my nose. Really do my Cupid's brow, cause that, I think it's just fun to have it there, and then do your chin a little. Okay, and once you've done all of that, then you can move on to the loose setting powder. And I'm using the True Complexion loose setting powder. It's called Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder. So it's amazing. I just take my fluffy brush, it's kind of in here, and oh, cloud, just tap it around, shake it off a little, and then I just put it on. This is sort of a setter, sort of, it just helps like give you more of a matte look if you want matte look. It just kind of helps set everything for you. I will also use a setting spray, but this is really good. And I didn't put any concealer on today because I didn't feel like I needed it today. I got 11.5 hours of sleep last night, so that was fun. But if I put concealer on, I would put that on after I put on my foundation. So now that I've got all of that on, it's going to be time to do the mascara. For mascara, I'm using my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I'm loving this. I'm going to do the Subversion lash primer first. Lash primers are great. They just kind of help everything look better. So it's light. You don't really let it dry before you put on your mascara. It might dry a little bit with me just because I do all my lashes before I put it on. So I get that. I get it on my bottom lashes. Some people don't put mascara on their bottom lashes, but let me tell you, putting it on your bottom lashes makes like game changer. And you're just gonna put it on the top. Pretty sure girls make like the weirdest faces when they put on mascara. I can see how I hold my mouth. That's like, what? Okay. So once you do that, then I put on my setting spray. Oh, here it is. Just use the Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray. No, All-Nighter setting spray because it's just amazing. I'm not even gonna lie, it's amazing. I just kind of hold it up. Let it go in, and then I'm done.